But anyways, it wasn't just Rui Costa taking a victory, as we mentioned, and overall at the Tour of Valenciana, the Biniam Girmay factor, it's back. It's his first stage race victory, I think, since the Giro. And he also showed afterwards that he has learned how to uncork a champagne, if you will. But yeah, what do you guys make of Biniam Girmay's form? He was up there in the Mallorca Challenge races. We know he has this huge block of classics races as well. So he's going back to Eritrea. He's going to the African National Championships. And yeah, what do you think about his chances of a good season?
I've got a point of pretentious information.
Was it
Um,
not? Did he win after the Giro? Don't say
no,
the time trial.
no, the at the Giro, it was a bottle of Prosecco,
Oh, okay.
not champagne. Technically, it's not the same thing. And also, given that this race finished in Valencia, do you have a source? It's sparkling wine of some sorts. Was it Cava, given that it was in Spain?
Yeah.
Message him right now.
His team is
Hello,
sponsored
Binny.
by a wine dealer, so
Oh yeah,
Oh God.
Sabu. Bini Sabu.
Oh
yeah, Vinny
shit.
Zabu. God, what a good sponsor to have. Nevertheless, what was your
Yeah.
question? Sorry, I got
Yeah,
I
what was
got I
it?
got taken away.
What do we think about his form? Was that it?
Yeah, yeah. How do you? Because like that first stage, Bahrain put a lot of effort in to try and get rid of all the sprinters. He hung on in there, and yeah, took the stage win in Alti as well. So
Yeah, I am still surprised as to how versatile Binny is, actually. Like, I don't know why I am, but like in the Giro last year, he was not slow, even in like the pure flat sprints. He was finishing top five in some big, heavy hitters like Demar was there as well, like like Cav when he was there in like that first week when Cav won that stage. Binny was always up there, and he is just one of those riders who in the future would should be even this year maybe could be contesting for the green jersey. He's got that Sagan-esque versatility that we saw back in the day.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say,
Do you
is
think?
Bini the new Peter Sagan?
He kind of is.
Like the young, like Christoph was asked in an interview before the stage, what is Biniam Girmay's weakness? And he said he doesn't have any.
like time trialing.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I guess
Which
really
was
high mountains as well. Like he disappeared
yeah.
on stage too.
I mean, did he DNF the because he did DNF stage four? Was is that just because he was going over to Africa and it's just he didn't see much point in staying?
allegedly he had a headache. I'm not saying it that allegedly
Right.
makes it seem like I have a big conspiracy theory about it. It was
Yeah.
all a lie. No,
Uh,
Antamache posted that it was because of a headache that he left the race.
I
So,
mean,
well, looking at his schedule, we got Tirreno Adriatico, we got Milan San Remo, E3, Ghent Wevelgem, which he's already won, as we know, Ronde van Vlaanderen, Paris-Roubaix, Amstel Gold, and then Tour de France for the first time.
Amstel Gold's a really interesting one because I do think he could do really well there. I know that arrived at sort of towards the end of that list, but that was the one which actually stuck out in my head. I heard Roubaix and I was thinking, I don't know, but he could surprise there, to be fair. But I'm not sure how much I expect from him from a Roubaix. I always think of that's more of a rouleur esque. I don't know. Perhaps Benny's just too light. I don't know if that's even like a thing, but he's talented enough to do it. But yeah, Amstel, that's right up his street when you consider that the likes of a Matthews and Van der Poel contest that very regularly. Benny's right there with them already.
Just thinking about the Brula point for Roubaix and also with Sagan comparisons. Sagan, when he was sort of more slight, when we were looking at him in 2012, 13, 14, he wasn't contending Roubaix at all. He was good at the Ronde, but not really there in Roubaix. It was only until 2018 when he lost his kick a little bit on these uphill sprints that we saw him perform well at Roubaix when he won it in 2018, when that two-up sprint with Sylvain Dillier. So probably Binny. I don't think Roubaix is his terrain. I think probably Sanremo. Thinking about Amstel Gold as well. Amstel Gold could be a good shout for him on that finish. It's a flat finish, could work well for a sprint. Biniam Girmay does have a good shot. Even maybe I don't know, but about Pale, I think that race as well could suit Biniam Girmay. It's going to kick her at the end. If he hangs with it, it's a bit like Visegrad last year's Giro d'Italia. But I think everything has to really be built around the Tour de France. I saw in an interview early this week. He said that he knew he can't quite imagine what the support would be like if he did win the Tour de France, given that Eritrea has already been supporting him so much up towards this point. It would just be, I think it would be such a spectacle for him to do that. And I think there is a lot of pressure from Intermarché on him. Intermarché almost now feels like the Biniam Girmay experience. Yeah, they do have a lot of other strong riders, but Biniam Girmay is their frontman, and pushing him towards the Tour de France for success is all part of this project.
Yeah, he's so mature, like husband, father, but he's still only 22 years old, and yeah, symbol of a nation. Like, yeah, it's true. There's so much pressure on him, but yeah, fingers crossed for everything. But we'll see what the new Peter Sagan, African Peter Sagan. He's going to the African National Championships, as we mentioned. So hopefully,
continental championships.
Yeah, if he wins that, if he wins it, I want to see a jersey. Like, if they don't make the jersey, that would be, yeah, not right.
We saw UAE had an African Champions jersey a while back for Ryan Gibbons, and it was so how the jersey works is like 2 green stripes with the outline of Africa in the middle. I don't quite know how that would work. I'd prefer if he won the Eritrean National Championships.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a little bit worried because we haven't seen. There's not much of a precedent for African Champions jerseys.
I'm sure Intermarché would do a better job of any jersey than UAE's national.
Oh, that's not
jerseys.
hard. That's not hard. I feel like
the UAE ones.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think it's odd that there's like an African championship? So there's not like there's like a European champs African. Is there like a South American, North American one?
There's a Pan American Championships. Well, they have the Pan American Games. I don't know if he's still the reigning champion, but Max Rikeze was the champion at some point. I've seen in like cyclocross, the champion has won it maybe 5 or so years ago. It's a really cool design. It's got like it's like different bars, loads of different colors. It looks very cool. I urge you to Google it. But in the women's peloton now, the Oceanic champion is now wearing the jersey, which is blue stripes and a big wave. So hopefully we're going to see more continental championships jerseys in the men's pro peloton soon.
Speaking of national championships or championships, the Colombian national championships isn't happening when all the other nations. It's happening right now. Actually, as we're recording, the road race just finished. Our new Colombian champion is Esteban Chavez from EF Education Easy Post. But we also had Miguel Angel Lopez win the national time trial championships. So Nairo was actually at the road race. He got 3rd. And yeah, if any of you recall, a crying Colombian as well in the Yorkshire junior races, he actually is the new under-23 national champion for Colombia. Is there anything we can draw out of the Colombian national championships other than Miguel Angel Lopez is raging with passion right now?
I think I just saw this like relief from you and I just in concert at it was like, oh, Esteban Chavez, because we were like, EF are going to make a great kit.
Just exactly. Like, that is my sentiment.
Yeah. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Esteban Chavez. That's a cool one.